want to introduce to you another court judgment concerning the right way to terminate the services of the worker, especially if he's charged with misconduct. Once the worker, according to allegations, have been guilty of misconduct, the court has indicated in application number 4 of 1968 between Lake Asphalt and Limited versus Construction Workers Union, gave about some steps, following steps, I should say, how you could go about terminating the services of the worker. First, there must be a valid reason in keeping with ILO Convention 158, beginning from Article 3. 2, save in exceptional cases, the worker must be given an opportunity to be heard. You know that is natural justice. 3, to achieve the above, it is mandatory to investigate the allegation of misconduct against the worker thoroughly. 4, the worker then must be communicated to, especially in writing, about the matter. And 5, the worker must now be given the opportunity to really defend himself. 6, if there is need for appeal, the worker on the matter should be granted. Therefore, you will now see how difficult it is to terminate the services of a worker because he's protected. I want to highlight Convention 158. In terminating a worker's employment, one must ensure that there is a valid reason. This convention states that 1, the employment of a worker shall not be terminated unless there is a valid reason for such termination connected with the capacity or conduct of the worker. What are considered not valid reasons according to this convention? A, temporary absence from work because of illness or injury to which medical certificate or certification was given, providing there is no persistent absenteeism as such. B, union membership or participation in union activities outside working hours or within working hours with the consent of the employer. C, a worker shall not be terminated because of race, color, sex, marital status, family responsibilities, pregnancy, religion, political opinion, national extraction, or, for that matter, social origin. D, absence from work during maternity leave, as according to our Act. There must be opportunity for a worker to appeal his dismissal if he feels that his employment was unjustifiably terminated. But a worker would have waived his right to appeal against termination of his employment if he did not exercise the right to do so within a reasonable period of time. Now, the burden to provide valid reason rests always with the employer, and hope he knows that. One of the common mistakes of employers in this country that notice for termination of a contract of employment between himself and a worker is usually given for either party. When an employer terminates the services of a worker resting only upon the giving of notice that is not sufficient or valid reason for terminating the employment of a worker.